I'm Norm Landry.
I'm Chris Choquette.
And this is JC Logic Mobile Harmony. Chris, today we're going to talk about scheduling and how we can share calendars between coworkers or assistants. Very powerful tool, works really well. And what I'm going to do right now is, as you can see, I have my calendar, and you'll be using Julie's calendar, which is my assistant. Fortunately, she couldn't make it today, so I have to deal with Chris. But that's okay, because Chris is a great, great guy.
Oh yeah.
Super. So what you're going to do, Chris, is I'm going to show you the way pretty much the calendar works. So obviously, let's say I'm going to schedule a staff meeting Monday morning from 9 to 10. So if people don't use the calendar already, it's straightforward usage. You know, staff meeting location, office, save and close. There you have it. I've scheduled a meeting between 9 and 10 a.m.
All right.
Now, what we're going to do is you're going to look at Julie.
Okay.
Now, Julie has her calendar, but obviously because she's my assistant, she wants to know, what am I doing next week? Where am I going to be? So if you look here, you have people's calendar, and you notice there's Norm as one of the calendars. Why don't you go ahead and click on the box right there. Now, as you can see, a whole new pane opened up.
Correct.
You have, what do you see there?
I see a staff meeting at the office.
Exactly. So she knows that I'll be busy from 9 to 10 with the staff meeting,
All right.
which is awesome. Now, here's the true power of the shared calendars. Let's say I get a call during that meeting. Now, obviously my assistant will pick it up. She'll take the call, and let's say it's a customer that calls and says, hello, I'd like to meet with Norm Landry. She'll go to her calendar, as you can see over there,
All right.
and she'll know my availability. So let's say the customer is available between 11 and 12. So obviously she'll say, yes, I can book you between 11 and 12. Go ahead and put in a 11 to 12 meeting with customer, location, let's say office. Take a look up there with the reminders. Now, it's going to remind me 15 minutes earlier. Because she scheduled it on my behalf, I think that I want to know a little bit before. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the reminder to 1 hour. Now, what that's going to do is my actual phone, which I'll explain later, and my actual calendar here will remind me that I have a meeting at 11 o'clock, which is perfect because as my staff meeting finishes at 10, I'll get a reminder when I sit down at my desk and say, I have a meeting at 11 o'clock.
Right.
It'll remind me. So go ahead and save that. This is truly powerful. So now my assistant just scheduled a meeting, and as you can see on my calendar right here, bingo, it's been scheduled.
Right up there.
Okay, so now that we've scheduled using Exchange, and this is obviously an account with JC Logic's Mobile Harmony, let's look at the true power of Mobile Harmony using the BlackBerry. Now, you scheduled you scheduled one meeting for me, and I scheduled one meeting for myself.
Right.
Now, let's say that for some reason all these meetings are not at the office, but they're somewhere else.
Okay.
And I don't have access to my computer, but I do have access to my BlackBerry. Now, what you're going to see right now is I'm going to go to the calendars, and I'm going to go to Monday. What's the first thing you see right there?
Staff meeting office at 9 a.m.
I have the staff meeting. So that's the appointment that I gave myself. Now, you also see down here, there's the other meeting that you scheduled for me.
That's right.
Now, come tomorrow, I will be reminded at 10 a.m. that I have a meeting.
Oh, that's awesome.
And when I wake up in the morning, on top of that, I'll say, ooh, I have a meeting with, a customer. So my day is already planned because of Julie, who's taking care of the scheduling. It's a great function. And on top of that, I can enter schedules directly on my BlackBerry. So let's say, for instance, I get a phone call. Now, I don't have my Bluetooth with me, but say, for instance, I have my Bluetooth.
Right.
Now, the Bluetooth, the amazing part of that is that I can actually go into my calendar and still talk on the phone, which is a great feature. So I'm with the customer. He says, well, Norm, I'm available Tuesday at 12 p.m. for lunch. No problem. I put it in my BlackBerry right here. I have the time. I put subject, lunch. So I'm talking to you, Chris. All right. And save. And there you have it. I just scheduled a time. Thank you, Chris. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Done. And I'm back to my normal BlackBerry schedule. Now the beauty, let's say that Tuesday, for some reason I forget my BlackBerry at home. But I remember I scheduled a meeting with you. Mm-hmm. Was it 11:30 or 12? I can't remember. Now, normally, because I don't have my phone, what would I do? I'd call you.
Right.
And You know, I know you're busy, I'm busy. Hey, you just want to meet with me. But take a look at my Outlook.
There you go.
It's right there.
You got the lunch meeting at 12?
So when I come into the office and log into my computer, I know that my lunch meeting is at 12, even though I forgot my BlackBerry.
So no more double booking.
That's correct. And you know what? Lawyers, people that use the product right now, especially lawyers, I've saved so much money because of the problems of double booking and having customers frustrated because they show up at the same time. It's a great tool. And again, when I showed you before with the assistant, the lawyer can actually hire an assistant, and no offense, can actually be an assistant and assist him in scheduling his time because of JC Logic's Mobile Harmony.
That's amazing.
Amazing.